Tawbah in the Arabic language means to return, to take a U-turn. At-tawbatu hiya al-inaba. Literally it means to make a U-turn, to turn around. The stages of Tawbah are four. 4 R's. Okay? The first one is regret. What's the first one? Regret. The Prophet ﷺ says, An-nadamu tawbah. Regret is tawbah because it's the hardest part. If you go to the science side, it's that realization phase where you realize, oh no, what I'm doing is wrong. It's harming me. I need to stop this. That stage of regret. Second stage, resolve. What's the second stage? Resolve. Regret, then resolve. What's resolve? Al-azm. It's now, I've thought, oh no, what I'm doing is wrong. Resolve is, I reached a point, I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to stop doing this. I've decided. I'm not going to do this anymore. I've made a firm decision. I'm not going to go back to this deed, this action, this behavior, this sin. Stage 3, reset. What's stage 3? Reset. I stopped doing the deed. I was watching something. I realized this is harming my life. I've decided I'm not going to go back. And next time I'm at my screen, I don't do it. I stop. That reset is really key. You execute the behavior. It's not just a plan in your head. Yeah, theoretically I should stop doing. No, I stop. And then number 4, redeem. What's number 4? Redeem. Regret, resolve, reset, redeem. What is redeem? Redeem is only if you have taken the right of another human being, you have to redeem their rights. You scammed somebody on eBay, you got to give them a refund. You backbited or you lied, you have to go and tell the truth. You know? So you have to, if you've taken the right of a human being, it's not enough to say, oh Allah, forgive me for scamming this person for £1,000. La habibi, mish kida. It's not that easy. You have to go and also return the rights of that person. These 4 stages, this is not just a checklist. This completely changes a human being. If you imagine all the areas of our life in which we have issues, whether it's family, it's anger, it's personal, it's iman related, whether it's private, public sins. If we follow this cycle with every single area of our life, we will see the transformation that Umar ibn Khattab saw when he went from aggressive Qurayshi noble who has alcohol issues to leader of a civilization from east to west. What happened in the middle was constant tawbah. Tawbah is like a constant polish. You keep polishing, you keep polishing, you keep polishing until eventually it's so shiny it's blinding you. Tawbah is not a one-off thing. It's something constant in your life. It's a companion. That's why Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah, when he talks about Tawbah, he says, منزلة التوبة أول المنازل وأوسطها وآخرها فلا يفارقه العبد السالك ولا يزال فيه إلى الممات وأن ارتحل إلى منزل آخر ارتحل به واستصحبه معه ونزل به. He said repentance is not a one-off checkbox on your journey to Allah. It's the first and the middle and the last, like it's always with you. It's a constant state of being. It's a constant state of mind. I'm constantly trimming away at my bad habits. I'm constantly assessing myself. I'm constantly chopping those bad habits. I'm constantly working on myself. If you give somebody 20 years in that state, this person is going to change the world. If they keep doing tawbah again and again in every aspect of their life.